What's up, fam? Have you ever tried to travel with a lot of gear and end up forgetting something? Well, today I'm going to show you a case that's large enough to carry everything.
Everything.
And it happens to be the Mayteen Electronics travel case. So what we're gonna do is get on the web and have a look at the specific details and learn a little bit more about this, such as the price and the features, and then I'll put my hands on this thing. All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves over to the web. And of course, this is one of the big box stores, but I'm sure you can find it in other places. All right, so what we're looking at here again is the Mayteen Electronics Organizer and Travel Case. It's mentioned that it's actually water resistant. It's a cable organizer for your travel essentials. Now, this thing is quite large, so it's not just going to be your essentials. It's going to be everything. So it mentions travel gifts for men. So if you happen to have a person in your life, it doesn't just have to be a man that likes to travel with gear, tech gear specifically, then this is something to definitely look into. It's going to be large enough for your phone. It's not something that I actually used for my phone, much more for cables, etc. So let's go ahead and look some more into this. So right now the price is $7.99 as of this recording, and there's a coupon on here, so that's pretty good. It's gonna come in some different colors, like you've got light gray, you've got clear, light beige. That's an interesting color, a blue and a pink. And we've got the medium size and like an even larger size, right? So just make sure you're looking at the size of this thing, and the pictures are going to detail like how large this is, and you can see that this thing is it's massive. All right, so just have a look at the about. I'm gonna have a link directly to this in the description. People are calling it a tech bag. They're perfect for techies who travel with a lot of junk. I like that this mentions like a lot of junk, because I never know what I'm going to need, so I try to prepare for absolutely everything. All right, so this one here is in pink. Let's have a look at this. And cute cable carrier. And some of the things are, okay, it's pink, neatly organized cables, place to put Apple Pencil, interesting, place to store iPad, and hiding all the cables from sight. Okay. So that's just a little bit of the reviews that have the pictures. Typically the ones with the pictures are gonna be good. So in this case, this is the small one. This is definitely the small one. Okay, so let's go ahead and transition over to my overhead cam so we could see what I have. All right, so again, this is the Mayteen travel organizer, and this thing is large. So what I feel, at least for my needs, is this is a quality piece of material. This is a quality device that we have here that I'm looking at. It doesn't feel at all cheaply made. The stitches are done very, very well, and the zipper seems to be very good, strong, and the zips themselves, these are large, and these are, again, sturdy, not cheap at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up and have a look at what's inside. Now you'll notice that there are, like I was showing, there's two zips here. So there's a top and then there's a bottom, right? So let's go ahead and open this up. We'll start with the top here, and this is just my cable layout. Now for me, some of my cables are pretty long, so I'm gonna use the expander, gosh, I don't know what that's called, the expand here, and then also dip it into the bottom here so it fits. A lot of my cables are shorter and don't actually need to go that far, but in case I need some sort of specialty cable, like this is HDMI to what I think this is like a mini HDMI. So that's for one of my cameras. And I needed something like this where I could just take everything in one component. I took a 2-month trip to Bali, needed all my gear, didn't know what I was gonna need. So this was perfect for me. Okay, so and what I like to do is usually keep the Velcro that comes with the cables, or I actually have a roll of Velcro that I can actually cut to size. So this is USB-C to USB-C. I have another USB-C to USB-C because a lot of the devices that I have, and then I'm gonna have like some USB to mini as well. Just moving that over to the side, and then I've got like a USB, I believe that's B to B, male to male, however you want to classify that, which sometimes I'll need a cable like this. And for those printers and odd devices, you know, I've got this cable here, which is another USB-B, but it's got this weird connection there. And again, that's something I need. So and I'm just going to move this up just a little bit here so we can see what I'm working with now, because I'm in the bottom of the bag just pulling out cables right now. And I've got cables for every situation that I could possibly get into. Like for instance, this is a USB-C extender, right? So in case I need a long run of USB-C, I have that cable. And you know, functionally, this is really easy to use. And then in this pouch, you'll see online in the pictures, you will actually see that they've got their phone in here or whatnot. So this is big enough to actually fit a phone here. So it'll fit in there. Now I have pretty large phone, but it definitely fits in this pocket if you were interested in putting your phone in there. But for me, I use it for adapters, like any kind of adapter you could possibly imagine. So on some flights, you're gonna have this type of adapter, this type of connection. You know, USB-C to USB, or USB-B to USB-C. And if I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. And then this is interestingly enough, like this is a HDMI extender, right? So HDMI goes into here, HDMI goes into here, and you can extend your cables. So I only have to carry shorter HDMI cables, and if I need to, I can just extend a bunch of those. And then, you know, some USB-Cs, different things like that. And then some micro SD card adapters, because I don't have anything I can plug in a micro directly. So I have some of those. And again, just some adapters. This one's important to me because this one is another USB-B to USB-C adapter, because my Chromebook needs this. So then I just plenty of little adapters there. So lots to be able to put in this top portion, where again we've got the cables up here, and some more cables and a phone or accessories here. So let's go ahead and open up the bottom of this so we could see what I have in here and how much room there is. All right, now this area up here, I'll usually have some papers in here that are related to my devices or electronics. If you're carrying a SIM card, for instance, and I'm talking about not the little part of the card that snaps off, but like the big card that has the number in it or any sort of documents that I'm gonna need to come along with my electronics. And again, also just for size, you can put a phone in here. I don't think it'll fit that way, but there's plenty of room here in this mesh section to be able to put things. And then also I use this bottom part for like a lot of devices. So for one, I like to take my own rechargeable batteries. Now I know if you're going to try to put this into a carry-on, I know there's discussion or whether or not you can actually have batteries that are in your booked luggage. I usually carry this on the plane, and I'm not going to need batteries at all, but this case again is small enough to have accessories and to have all sorts of things that I can get to and use while I'm on a plane, especially for the long haul, right? Gonna need equipment for the long haul, right? Okay, so I like to, like I said, I like to take my batteries. This is a simple charger, and I just happen to have two. I take two, and I'm gonna have 4 AA's and 4 AAA's. And again, these are for my long trips, so I like to have that. Of course, any convenience store is going to have some batteries you can purchase, but I like the green footprint of the rechargeables, and then also I don't have to keep buying them, and I can get right to business without having to try to find a convenience store, especially like if you're traveling to a developing country and it's not so convenient to make it to a place with batteries. So then I also have some various chargers, USB-C, the USB-B, and then another one. And this one, of course, is for vehicles, and that's nice to have. And I happen to have these just in the small compartment here in the bottom, so that's good there. Actually, I'm gonna take these out for now, and you're gonna see why in just a moment. So I'm taking those out of that compartment, and then in this compartment here, I'm gonna have a little bit of my media stuff. So I've got a mouse, and this doesn't actually take batteries, it's rechargeable, so that's nice as well. And then I've got a old school Fire Stick for any sort of media, and all I basically need in that case is just an HDMI to be able to plug into. And this here, of course, is one of the reasons why I need the batteries. And in the center here, what I have are some more adapters. This is, oh gosh, is this DVI? Oh gosh, I'm quizzed these days. So HDMI to DVI adapter there. And then I keep these hooks. And these hooks are good to, like, you know, hang off of things. So I just happen to have 2 of those hooks. And then I have a very small portable 4-port extension cord. Obviously, if this is going to be in the United States, I'll have other adapters for other places around the country. And then some pins and some more adapters there. This is for an Apple product, I believe, right? And then HDMI there. And that's going to be what I have in the center. And then I happen to have one battery bank, and this is a RAV Power battery bank that you can plug 3 devices into to charge them. And so this is basically what finalizes what I have for this bag. Now, what's really cool is, and I took everything out on purpose. What's really cool in this scenario is it does come with these Velcro dividers, so that you can actually create your own sizes and divide things up the way that you want to, so you can make your pockets as big as or small as you need to, so you can organize things and keep things separated. So that's a really nice feature. Now, one thing I am going to mention, what I think is also really cool about this bag is that it does mention it has a lifetime warranty, right? So I like that. Now, as far as a warranty need for this, this is quality. You might run into like snagging the mesh or something, or causing some sort of issue there. Mesh is here, mesh is there. But as far as the, like I said, the quality of like the zippers, the quality of this bag, being that this is also waterproof, the fact that you, like, to run into a problem with this is going to be very, very difficult. All right, there you have it. That was the Mateen Electronics travel case. And like I mentioned, I got that specifically for a long haul trip around the world. And I took this onto the plane, kept it with me. I usually carry a duffel bag. And then in that duffel bag, I'm gonna have the electronics that are going to keep me occupied while on these flights. So you can have all sorts of different things in this case, but who they're targeting is going to be people with electronics. I mean, I wouldn't say that you would use this specifically for like cosmetics or beauty care or whatnot, but I mean, you can put your compression socks in here along with your other stuff and just kind of carry this and then go onto the plane pretty light in that sense. So again, I'm a big fan of this bag. I do have smaller ones that are more convenient to move around from place to place, short trips, short drives, things like this. But if I need something that if I need something on a whim, like if I have my equipment with me and I need some sort of adapter, then this is my go-to. So with that said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking it, making it to this part. If you enjoyed it, again, like, subscribe, and then share it with anybody who travels. And if anybody is looking for a gift, then this is a great gift for a man or a woman or anybody who travels with gear. All right, folks, thank you so much and have a great one.